Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of What's in the Box. Yes, guys, it is that one day every month I look forward to so much, and that is the day when Geek Fuel comes to my home. And as you guys can see, for the first time in months, the post office hasn't royally fucked with my box. I am actually kind of shocked at that. In fact, I am happy about this, guys, because for the past 3 months, the box has shown up and it has been battered and dinged up, and at one point it even damaged a couple of the items in there. But this time, guys, barring a little dent like right here, everything's in perfect shape. The box actually is in good shape. Now, Geek Fuel, I know, is always bound to be really good. I am a little bit worried, though. The box feels a little bit light. But the only way to see, or rather, the only way to find out if there's anything good in here is if I crack her open. So let's see what we got here, huh? All right, let me set the box down. Let's peel off that silver paper. What do we got? What the hell? Okay, so first thing we got here. Oh my god. So it is a Doctor Who ticket, May 1st, 2015, Weeping Angels Don't Blink Tour 2015. Let's see on the back. Warning. The holder assumes all risk and... Yeah, and it really is just a warning, basically warning you about running into Weeping Angels, Daleks, Cybermen. This is cool. Of course, I'm a huge fan of Doctor Who, and almost any piece of Doctor Who memorabilia is awesome. The best part is I actually have been looking for a new bookmark. This sucker's perfect. Yes, guys, we have a Weeping Angel ticket. That is cool. All right, let me set that off to the side here. All right, so next item up for grabs is a poster. All right, let's see what we got here in the poster, huh? All right, well, all right, if I can get it out of the sleeve. Come on. Come on! Oh, well, here we go. There we are. Alright, so what's on the poster? It is a rather stylized, big-headed, I'm going to assume that it's supposed to be Yoda. Kind of looks like Yoda. I am totally digging that. This is probably going to have to go up right next to the Pac-Man poster I got a couple of months ago. This is really cool. I am totally digging that. Let me set this off to the side here. I can put the poster tube somewhere. Okay, what do we got here? All right, up next we have the magazine, which also has the Weeping Angel Don't Blink tour, which actually, guys, I should mention, this actually, I believe, is telling us about the upcoming Doctor Who season, I think. I'm not totally sure. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep up on recent Doctor Who events. I just know that what I've seen of Doctor Who I really enjoy. So we do have the magazine. What the hell, I guess I can flip through it, especially since they don't spoil anything. Alright, so, Weeping Angels, Don't Blink tour. Okay, what is this Don't Blink tour? Is this really for... see, should keep your ticket stub in the front. Okay, be sure to keep your ticket stub from the concert to see if you have won the limited edition Doctor Who mystery box. Wait, so I guess I have to go to Don't Blink tour, TARDIS Center, Friday, May 1st, 2015, which I believe is when the new season starts. Oh yeah, and then you've got your ticket number and everything, and you get a free, and you can possibly win a Doctor Who limited edition box. All right, and we also have the contest. I'm wondering if I know any of these people, just because I'm curious, seeing if any of my viewers made it in there. I do not know any of these names on the contest winning page. That is still pretty cool, though. Okay, see, and then just even more, I'm definitely going to be giving this magazine a read, though, because Geek Fuel always puts some interesting stuff in their magazine. Okay, what else have we got here? We've got, what the hell? Plants vs. Zombies 2, Enamel Pins, Series 1. Wait, how many fucking pins are in here? Guys, they actually gave, a shit ton of Plants vs. Zombies pins. Well, Plants vs. Zombies 2 pins. Okay, so let me get the sucker open here, if I can get it open. Oh, wait, I do have my knife here. Duh. Come on. All right, let's see what we got in here. How many pins did they send? They sent 4 Plants vs. Zombies 2 pins. You know what? Actually, guys, I'm going to crack these open. Why not? Man, and my nose is running, and I'm not totally sure why. Let's see how these pins look. Oh, this is a nice looking pin. This is looks to be a pirate. It looks to be a pirate zombie. Just look, guys, the awesome detail in this pin. That looks really cool. Let me set this somewhere. All right, and we've got 3 more of these pins. Yeah, guys, think about this. Most other boxes would normally just... By the way, what is the rarity on that pirate zombie? 1 out of every 8 packs is a pirate zombie. Yes, they also have the little thing there. All right, I'm looking forward to that. All right, our next one is the pea shooter. Check it out, guys. We also have now a Plants vs. Zombies pea shooter pin. You know, I might actually wear these in future videos. I might just wear them here instead of the normal buttons I wear. That is sort of a nice change up. All right, now we got 2 more of these pins. My God, I am still stunned, guys, that they send 4 of these damn things. Because, once more, normally they only send 1. Oh, okay, and now it's the sunflower. Well, it's not quite as cool as the pea shooter. It's not quite as cool as the pirate zombie, but it is definitely something that, if you've ever played a Plants vs. Zombies game, you know that the sunflower is incredibly necessary. Not sure if I'd wear that. I definitely would wear the pea shooter and the... by the way, okay, so... And the sunflower and the pea shooter also both 1 in 8. Is there anything in here I would really like? Oh, there's also a couple of rare ones. Hoping for one of the rare ones in the final pack here. All right, what do we got? It looks to be a different type of zombie pirate. That's cool. All right, what about you? What's your rarity, bud? 1 in 8. So I actually got a foursome of real common pins, but still, guys, I got fucking 4 of them. That is really cool. Okay. All right, and we now have the game, which actually this time is a $10 game. They normally give us like a $20 game. In one instance, we got a $40 game. This time it is a $10 game. The game is called Square Heroes. Not sure what Square Heroes is. Join the intergalactic tournament, fast-paced, comical action shooter. Level up your hero and unlock an arsenal of weapons. Okay, this sounds sort of cool. I'm really into multiplayer shooters. Especially, is this like a third-person shooter? I will find out when I download it. And of course, along with the Steam code, you get a ton of Square Heroes and Geek Fuel themed temporary tattoos. That is really, really awesome. Let me set that off to the side. Oh my God. It's a Geek Fuel wrist rest for when you're using a keyboard and mouse. Oh my, guy, wait. Oh my God, and the thing even has like a snap action to it. So I guess not only can you use it as like a wrist rest, if you're feeling a bit more like 90s and retro, you can use it as a gigantic ass like slap band. Okay, you know what? I actually been looking for something like this. I'm just gonna keep that right there for now. Oh, whoa. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, one thing that I have commented on in the past, especially when I was still getting Loot Crate, is I would bitch because Loot Crate would always send you comic books, but they were stupid comics you had no interest in. I actually, guys, was just thinking about running out to my comic shop and buying this. Except I don't think that they would have had a variant cover for Secret Wars issue 1. The thing even has a COA on the back, guys. This is I actually am probably gonna have to go out and buy my own copy. I am not about to break this. I'm not about to break this seal here, because you know what, guys. Variant covers, especially covers from friggin' DF here, which come bagged, boarded, and with friggin' COAs are normally really valuable. This is awesome. Let me actually, I'm just gonna put this on top of the comics I ordered that actually came in today. All right, last thing is the T-shirt, and fitting in with the ticket stub. It actually is a Weeping Angels concert T-shirt. The logo modeled after old school Leonard fucking Skinner, logos. It even has a series of tour dates on the back, including everything from, well, let's see, what the hell is all in here? Gallifrey's on there. Space Satellite 5's on. Oh my God, dude, this is so awesome. I may actually have to cut up this shirt simply so I can frame both the back and the front and put both of them out there, because frankly this shirt, there's no way in hell this shirt is ever going to fit me, but this looks fucking epic. Yes, guys. All right, you know what? I actually find it almost funny. Let me set the shirt down over here. I find it almost funny. I commented about how the box felt so freaking light, and my God, guys, I've got here a ticket stub which apparently ties into a contest that's happening on. Well, actually, May 1st has already come and gone, but still, I have here a nice little like concert ticket, stub. I can totally use this thing for, I can totally use this sucker as a bookmark. I've got the game code. I've got a bunch of Plants vs. Zombies buttons. I've got this wrist rest, which I've been using as a, slap band. I'm really digging that. I've got an awesome poster. I have a comic book. I seriously was thinking about going out and purchasing today. I got a badass t-shirt. Guys, this is why I do Geek Fuel. I love everything that Geek Fuel sends, and every single month, even seriously guys, when I have my doubts, Geek Fuel still just completely just blows every other box out of the water. Now why don't we take a look at the card here. Secret Wars variant issue 1. Slop koozie. The perfect size for pretty much anything you want to wrap a koozie around. So actually, yeah, this thing is not a wrist rest as I thought. It actually is basically like a snap-on koozie. I don't have a can around, do I? I don't have like a can or a bottle sitting around. Well, I do have this jar I've been storing pennies in. So let's just see what happens when we do like so. Boom! It is now instantly a Geek Fuel penny fucking jar. Oh, and I've actually got a dime in there. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that later. Alright, that is still really awesome. I may still use it as a wrist rest at some point. Anyway, guys, yes, I absolutely loved this. I absolutely loved this, month's box. And if you guys want your own piece of Geek Fuel awesome, you just have to head over to geekfuel.com/Prevost and go and get yourself a Geek Fuel plan. I guarantee you that you are gonna love everything which comes in it. Now, I honestly, guys, I'm gonna go find a spot for these pins. I've got to go put up the poster. I've got to check the value on that comic, and I've got a magazine to read. So, I guess, guys, with that, we come to the close of another installment of What's in the Box. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.